Hi, this is Christopher Boucher, and I'm going to review a conditional complement type of probability question. It's a little tricky just due to the way that it's set up. Okay. 5 defective tires along with 15 non-defective ones are shipped to a tire store. What is the probability of the first 2 being sold? The number returned being defective will be, and then 2, none, and 1. So 5 tires along with 15 are shipped to a tire store. So 20 tires, 5 of them are defective, 15 of them are not defective. And we're looking for the probability of the first 2 sold, that 2 are returned, none are returned being defective, or 1. So how many defective out of the first 2 being sold are there? Okay. So for number 1, we'll do this. Okay, for number 1, what we're looking for is 2. So 2 being returned for defective. So in this case, what we do is we do 5, because we have 5 defective, over 20 total tires. And then we're saying, okay, we're just looking for defective. So, but we already had 1. It's like having 1 draw. So now it's going to be 4 over 19. And then what that equals is 0.0526, or about 5.26%. Okay. And then number 2, we're looking for none. So it's essentially the opposite. So for this one, it would be 15. So we're looking for the 15 good ones over 20. And then 14 good ones over 19. And our answer is 0.5526, or about 55.26%. Okay? So the third one's tricky. It's tricky because we actually have to solve it 2 different ways. The numbers are the same, but I'll show you. Okay, so for this one, we're looking for 1 defective. 1 defective means that somebody could get a good tire, then a defective, or a defective, then a good. So we have to do solve it both ways. Okay, so let's see, I have this already written down. So the first one is 15. We'll say this is the 1 good. So 15 over 20. So 1 good, 1 bad. So the next would be, let's see, it would be 5 over 19. So that's good, bad. I'm going to put a little G, B. Okay? And then what this equals is about 1.973. Well, and that's fine. That looks like the answer, but we actually have to then flip it, saying that the first one we're going to get is bad and the second one good. So it ends up being like this. So for the bad first, it would be, let's see, it would be 5 over 20. And then for the second one, being the good, that would be, what is that, 14? No, 15 over 19. 15 over 19. And it ends up being the same. Just make sure I have the numbers right. Okay. So when we add, we add both of these up, this one and this one, our answer ends up being 0.3947. So just to emphasize, if you know that you're flipping them, you actually don't have to solve it again. You can just multiply it by 2, and that's fine. So it ends up being 39.47%. Okay, so the tricky part about this is remembering with each draw, the tire's not being replaced, or the first draw is not being replaced, so it's without replacement. So you always have 19. It always decreases with each draw, the denominator. And then you have to remember whether you're looking for good or bad, and what is left. When you're looking for the same thing twice, the numerator is going to decrease, no matter what you're looking for. When you're looking for a different one, either the opposite of what you looked for in the first one, usually just switches over to the number of those items. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.